God can give you success wherever you are. It is just that as a believer, you want to be where God wants you to be, whether that is US, whether it's Britain, Australia, Canada, or Kenya.
Upendo is a Kiswahili word meaning love, and who'd have thought that you would find such a signpost in Kiswahili in the middle of Dallas City, miles and miles away from Kenya? More so, lyrics of praise songs in Kenyan vernacular languages. Yes, this is one of the Kenyan churches you'd find in Texas. Pastor Ruto told Daring Abroad that the church's foundation is unity, spirituality, and strong family values.
The church provides a place whereby people can fellowship and talk. And from the inception of Upendo, we started cooking chai after service so that it is not just coming to church and just go home.
The church was established in 1998.
It was actually a challenge because when I moved to Dallas, I didn't know many people out there. I was concentrating on my studies. The only person I knew was probably about four people outside of school, a mechanic and a friend of mine, also was a runner. So I actually did not believe that there was a need. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Pastor Ruto has been living in the US for over 30 years. He, however, grew up in Tinderet, Nandi County. He says from an early age, he knew he had a calling to serve God, and in line with this, he joined Kapsabet Bible College to study theology. But never did he envision living in the United States, let alone shepherding a church.
My coming to America was not my desire, but it was a calling from God. God actually spoke to me verbally as a voice that I'm preparing you to go for further studies. Of course, I said, you're wrong. You should pick someone else, not me. After 2 weeks, I said, okay, proof that you're actually asking me to go to America. And when I went home that semester, 3 of my elders told me, if anyone should go to America, you are the one. I came back to school the following semester, and one of my professors called me to his house, and he said, we have something to tell you. I said, what? He said, we want you to plan to go to America for further studies. And they said, don't say you don't have money, don't say you are poor. I said, we just want you to take a step of faith. I said, you need to go and then come back and teach in this school. So at that moment, I asked God to open the door. And lo and behold, he did.
In 1987, Pastor Ruto left for the US and joined Columbia Bible College. Upon graduating in 1989, he joined Dallas Theological Seminary for a master's degree in theology. And it was while there that the idea of starting a church crossed his mind.
I was going through the seminary, and the Kenyans requested me to start a church. And I refused because my plans were to go back and teach at my former college, Kapsabet Bible College. I did try to get other people to do it, but no one else was willing to do it. The Kenyans who came to the first meeting to convince me that it was a need gave me some very interesting stories. One in particular that I will never forget. It's a guy who said when he goes to the white church, he's always a visitor. When he goes to an African American church, he does not understand what they say. So he concluded that he will wait until when he goes back to Kenya to go to church. At that point, I realized there's actually a need to start a church whereby Kenyans can come and worship and also to fellowship.
So Upendo Baptist Church began with just 8 members. At the time, it was known as Kenya Baptist Church.
And every week, the number kept increasing. And after 1 month, I realized we're not going to fit anyone's house. So I talked to the Dallas Baptist Association and the Baptist General Convention of Texas, and they were willing to help. So through their help, they got us a church called Gaston Oaks Baptist Church. So we were hosted there for 4 years until we outgrew the church.
Interesting. Every journey begins with a step, and we have more on Pastor Ruto's journey right after the Miles Away segment.
Dallas City is located in the northern part of Texas. It has a population of over 1 million people, making it the third most populous city in Texas after Houston and San Antonio. The cosmopolitan city is known as a hub of commerce and culture, with high concentration of shopping centers and restaurants. Popular places to visit while in Dallas include the Dallas Museum of Art, which is one of the largest museums in the US, Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Gardens, and the American Airlines Center. Similar to Kenya, Dallas is known for its love of sports and is home to a number of major league sports teams such as the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Mavericks. And that's Miles Away. My name is Michael Zimanji.
Thank you for the calling that you've called them to serve you.
Pastor Ruto's dedication made the church grow from a congregation of just 8 members to over 400. They needed a bigger sanctuary. And as fate would have it, in August 2010, their prayers were answered when they finally purchased a facility of their own.
This is a huge facility. It has 5 buildings. We have a sanctuary that you saw there, the sanctuary. We also have a fellowship hall. And now we have a tea room. We have upstairs where the young people meet, the young children. And then above this room, this is the offices. On the second floor of this building, we call it Building C, is where the young people meet. And then the next building that is separate, we run a school, first floor. And on second floor, we have a church. One of the privileges of having this huge facility is we now can return the favor that we were given. We were hosted for 12 years. Now we have hosted over 6 churches from different communities. We've hosted an Indian church, Liberian church, Nigerian church, Zimbabwe, Sudanese, Spanish.
This growth also came with diversity. Despite being established to cater to the spiritual needs of Kenyans living in Dallas, the church now consists of different nationalities.
We have over 10 actually nationalities. We have Ugandans, we have Tanzanians, we have Congo, we have Zimbabwe, Central Republic of Africa. We have Senegal, we have France, we have Britain, we have Haiti, and of course we have Americans.
I'm one of the founder members of Upendo Baptist Church, and I feel really blessed to have met Pastor Shadrack Roto right from the beginning, and 1998. And since then, we've become friends. He being not just my pastor, he's become my friend.
The church is a church of Christ, and it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the nationality. It doesn't matter the denomination. It doesn't matter the tribe. This is a church of Christ. And if people cannot see that picture of the church of Christ here, how will they know how heaven looks like? The church here should look like heaven. So in our church, we are diverse. We're diverse in tribe. We're diverse in denomination. We're diverse in nationality. We're diverse in language. We're diverse in ethnicity. We're diverse in religion. We're diverse in culture. We're diverse in language. We're diverse in religion. We're diverse in language. We're diverse in ethnicity. We're diverse in tribe. We're diverse in tribe. We're diverse in We're diverse in nationalities.
I came to this country in 2004, and I have been a member of Upendo since then. And so for the last couple of years, I would say that I've really grown spiritually myself, and also my family have also done the same.
Upendo Church has also been pivotal in the establishment of other Kenyan churches in Dallas.
Upendo was the first church, Kenyan church in Metroplex. But now we have probably more than 30 Kenyan churches. And each one of those churches either have a pastor who was formerly at Upendo, or the members are former members of Upendo.
And this spirit of giving back and helping other churches doesn't end in the US. Pastor Ruto, together with his wife Elizabeth, also ran various initiatives in Kenya. One such initiative is the Pastors' Wives Initiative.
We started it because the pastors in the villages don't get enough salary. So we had a burden to help the pastor's wife to be able to have something extra that they can put food on the table. We just help them to start businesses of what they can do. And then when after a year is over, they give the money back, and we give another pastor's wife.
They also have Upendo Baptist Church in Eldoret, Kenya. For Pastor Ruto, relocating to the US was the right decision. And this is his parting shot on our Diaspora Bite.
Success comes from God, and God is everywhere. So God can give you success wherever you are.